StreamYard's bad. StreamYard is acting weird tonight, guys. Sorry about that. Anyway, welcome to WIP IT Thursdays. Tonight we got Canon, formerly known box of Canons, and Harker Customs. And we're going to be working on a few projects I got on the iron, and I'll go from there. I got my Bruton. I'm just going to do some. I did a wash on. I got the legs assembled. I'm going to do a little bit, and I did a wash on them and fix some red over guard red over the top of the areas. I soften up some of the wash a little bit. Just to do a little bit of dry brushing. With red, I can't really call it dry brushing because I got to put so much on. So ends up being wet brushing because red is very transparent.
Yeah.
And I got my Havoc, which is shaping up pretty good. Got the torso looking really nice.
That is nice.
I did the wet sanding on the gold and got it nice and smooth. I thinned down the gold too, where I've been starting using it so much it was starting to get a little thicker in the bottle. So I put some thinner in there, so it helped a lot.
Oh, okay. And that's the rustic?
That is the rough gold.
The rough gold. The stuff that
Mr. Metallics. Mr. Hobby.
Nice. I do
love that. Love that stuff.
Some of that.
And we got the legs for Havoc. I'm gonna do a wash on those to match their upper body because the blue that I used is pretty close. Because I found out if you overheat the plastic and water for the astonishing, some plastics will do this. If you overheat them, they'll discolor. The blue went light on the hard plastic. So I did a wash and dry brushed over top of it, so that fixed it. And that...
I wonder why that happens.
To me, X4 blue is pretty close. So, yeah, I don't know. Some plastics you can heat the living daylights of, and it's fine. Others, they'll discolor.
Yeah, that's weird.
My solar man of the atom, he's coming up pretty good.
Oh, nice.
I just gotta do some water, make a water slide for the chest.
Right red.
Yep. I got the chest all like basically primer red. I'm gonna go over the guards red. The head still needs a couple more coats of the Citadel Evil Sun Scarlet. I'll put the red on top of the chest, the guards red, and I thinned it down and put some water in my guards red. That fixed the issue I had last week where it started clumping on me. And after that dries, I'll do a wash and dry brush over top of that. Have it ready for the decal.
And on the decals, do you just get like a water slide sheet and you do it on a regular printer, or is there a specific kind of ink and printer that you use?
Sometimes I use a printer at work. It's a laser printer. Even though it's meant for like inkjet printer paper, once you seal them, they're fine.
Oh, okay. So when you say seal them, are you talking about actually using a spray?
Yeah, you seal them with like basically the same top coat you put on the figures. It's just I spray it down with your hobby.
Really?
Yeah.
I would like to see you do that at some point. I'd like to know how to do that.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, that'd be great to have a tutorial on that, because I really want to. Moss Customs has my my female barbarian right now because he's doing some different hair on it, and I want to do some tattoos on her, and I'd really like to do some water slide stuff on her to put some tattoos on her. But I want to be able to print the tattoos myself.
Oh yeah, that's how I did the my last prime. The new laser jet at work sucks, so I'm going to be using my inkjet home. But then I did like the arm hair for the
Oh,
forearm,
look at that.
and I seal them with like a lacquer gloss. If you don't seal them, as you drop in the water, it'll
The ink will just
it'll dissolve all the parts in the paper. Then when you apply them, you want to use your microset.
Yeah, I got some of that.
All it is to make a water slide is you print something on an inkjet printer on some. You have to have this paper.
Yeah, special like a water slide paper.
Oh, okay, that's the part that I missed.
You're breaking up real bad than that.
Well, I'm working on the file that has the cat spike in it, so
It's like
it's
but Captain, we cannot take the strain.
pretty much.
No, we got quite a few chats already. We got through 037. Can't wait. I'm probably going to be on Lash, and we'll be working on Epic 4 Wolverine, 4-inch Wolverine. And what do you think? Give some neat articulation, Yep. And waving. Oh, we got a family already. Roll up.
Family.
And you got Ting Solo, Rolando Flores, Ting Solo, SBA, Jeffrey Torres. No, we do not want to see that.
Why?
You want to see Brie Larson custom feet?
No.
Hell yeah.
Auto incorrect. Like thanks for those that name auto correct. Auto incorrect.
Yeah.
We got name withheld.
Might be something wrong with you.
Solar. I keep wanting to say. I got He-Man on the brain. I keep saying Solar. Solar Van the Adams actually on a mix between Vulcan, Corsairs, and some feet from a Sunfire feet mold. So I don't like the feet on the Vulcan body. They're kind of like too blunt and square looking. So I get feet from, I think these are Firelord feet. The head is from the Astonishing Cyclops. And Comet Don's not saying a word, just his fan beating the mic.
I actually had to go use the bathroom real fast, but I made it. So I tried to change his hands out, and I broke him.
Oh no!
And then as soon as I was pulling on it, and I was like, didn't Rife say something about he had to heat these? Pow! It broke off.
Oh, no.
No. I did heat them up when I reviewed it. Well, I had a issue too with those shoulders that I accidentally left in the Wizard Newton too long. When I was heating them up to take back out of the torso, they just pulled apart. It ruined the plastic on them. So I have to strip these down. But I reshaped her torso a little bit too, then more contouring on the shape, so it actually contours around the body a little better.
Oh, nice.
So actually recreating the pose on the artwork I was looking at works out pretty good. This is going to be choice from the Ultraverse. I actually opened up around the shoulders too, allow for more clearance, more range of movement. got a little extra gap there, but it's nothing that's ugly. So allows for a lot better range of movement.
So I got a new Iron Man.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, okay, well, let me get him in frame here.
Oh, did you find him? Okay, cool. Because I was looking at I was looking for him this weekend.
But where are you gonna get that kit?
It's so expensive.
I haven't seen how much does that kit cost.
$79 or $75 plus shipping.
Yeah, I spoke to him about it, and we had like I told him, I said, hey, I'm interested in buying all of it, but are you willing to do this, this, and this? And he's like, yeah, all this together. And he's like, then he quoted me a price, and I was like, I don't know, that doesn't sound right. And I said, is that all together? And then he started reading me the riot act about how, oh no, that's the hours I put in, and this, that, and all the time I have to spend printing it out. And I was like, bro.
What price did he quote you?
I'd have to go back and look, but I think it was like somewhere. It was like $90 or something like that.
What?
It is.
For?
It is chunky.
It's like add-on pieces for this Iron Man.
What?
It's stuff to make it look like the Prometheus armor, the feet, and like the kneecap redo, and I think there was something on the arms.
You show me what you want. We're going to get it for less than $90.
Yeah, it was a new torso, head, removable mask, light up feature of the chest.
And he flipped out. And I was like, dude, I was just fucking asking because, it sounded pretty close to what the kit cost. So I was confused because I said I wanted all of it. And he's like, well, you can still buy the kit on the website if you want. Have a good day.
That's kind of rude.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'm probably not going to buy it, but.
Yeah, it seemed way overpriced to me, especially for the, I don't know. I saw it. It looked cool at first, and then I saw, I don't know what you got for it versus the price, and I was like, well, shit, I don't think it's quite there for that price. I was thinking in the neighborhood of like 50. I was like, if that's like 50 something bucks, it's dope.
Yeah, I paid more for less.
Yeah. Oh, this is one of the most disappointing figures that I've gotten in a very long time. Her feet, one of the boots is too long. You can already see right there. One of them is too big, and it's like Bastillachon, which is like a big deal for me because it's Knights of the Old Republic. This head looks far more like Satil, her daughter. So I went ahead and bought a new head. So I gotta paint that. She has no boobs, like at all. So I have to sculpt boobs, and this overlay is way too thick. So I have to come in here and thin this out, and probably thin this one out too, and as well as the butt flap. The shoulder pads are like super chonky, so I'm probably gonna have to cut those down as well. The whole thing is the pouches are on the wrong side, but I can get over that. The whole thing is the wrong color. This is supposed to be brown, two different kinds of browns, and this is supposed to be much closer to an orange. And they use some really crappy Leia legs that are real old, and they have pins, so I'm gonna have to fix that as well. This thing is really rough.
See that when you was talking about she ain't got no boobs is what it feels amazes me that whoever sculpted the Monet torso got that through. How did they get that through?
I thought he said boots, like the things you wear on your feet.
No, boobs. The boobs are wrong. Not right.
That shit's funny every time, man.
Well, I guess some people could wear them on their feet.
Everything's just wrong. And the lightsaber hilt. The lightsaber blades are piss yellow. I don't understand why they're piss yellow. So I'm gonna have to do something about that. And the hilt is gargantuan. It's like it's her whole body. It's bad. It's really bad. So that's gonna have to be addressed too. Like the whole thing is like a full custom job. So I'm gonna at least like start on that today. It's like full nightmare scenario. Real bad.
Oh, Jeffrey Torres, that's not the Action Force. That's the Hasbro, not Hasbro. Crap, Big Bad Toy Store's monster line. The vampires and monsters and stuff. It looks a lot like be in line with Action Force, but it's a different line altogether, different company. But they look interesting.
I ordered one of those
on order.
Yep,
that looks good.
I think I'll pick up all like the named ones, like the Invisible Man, maybe Frank, Dracula, probably them. I like their take on those. Plus, you can kind of wedge them into your Cobra display.
Oh yeah. Even in Sector 2813. It's cool.
Oh, on the bright side, I have all of the parts for the Hell Cycles done. I'm just making sure that all the resin is cured properly, and then I will start packaging them up.
Sweet.
Nice.
I got my Google Pay set up too.
I thought that was going to take like months to get out.
I ended up actually had most of it set up because of the YouTube.
Oh, nice. So then I can start printing some other stuff people have been waiting on.
Some YouTube channels have custom symbols for members for live streams. I got those now. I have those set up. I set up channel membership a while back, a couple weeks ago. And I made custom emojis and badges.
Sweet.
Badges.
We don't need no stinking badges. Yes, a Pintor head.
So I didn't get this.
Badgers? You need no stinking badgers.
Walter Brimley up emoji. I'm at my limit right now. I made 4. Until you get more members, they only let you make 4 custom. What is that? Certificate authenticity.
Understanding.
I have 0 members right now. And chat is blowing up tonight.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Oh, the channel membership. I set it up on this channel. It's a new thing they got. It's a newer thing where they got where people like subscribe. Like it's kind of like sort of like a Patreon type thing.
Oh, and then they pay you money.
Yeah.
Is that how it works?
I don't know if you want to toss me a full screen on this one. I did this. I did this rapier. Let me do a manual focus here. There we go.
What'd you make it out of?
Actually made this. Come on. This is actually made out of a jumbo paper clip.
Oh, nice.
Real thin. I made another one like this before, but I made it almost too sharp, and Xavier, the guy that I made it for, kept on stabbing himself with it, so I made it a little more dull this time. But yeah, this time I polished it even better. So, real metal sword.
Sweet.
Out of a jumbo paper clip. That's it.
Evening, show off the Havoc progress, please, Jared. Yes, sir. I just put a wash on the legs. And I got the torso. Do a full screen. We got the torso all painted up. Did the butterfly joints in black. Shoulders black. So when I put the jacket on, that's a smooth finish. Still has to be resealed, and then I'll dull it down. Put the wash on the legs. I'm going to do some dry brushing on those later. Blue. And who is eating their mic?
Is it my fan?
That might have been me shaking paint.
Mute me. See if it's me.
Oh, let's see. Yes, it is Commandant.
I know what the problem is.
Let's see. Xavier Frost, the original Zorro sword Harker was razor sharp. Lots of band-aids were employed in handling.
Yes.
You know,
that was the recipient, that man right there.
if you're not bleeding, do you really love what you're doing?
Yeah.
It got me a couple of times when I made it, but it seemed worth it for the,
No, I poked myself quite a few times working on Primeval with those parts you made me.
seems worth it.
Gotta suffer for the things you care about.
We suffer for our art.
We are our art, right?
Yes, sir.
So what can I jam in this thing to fix it?
Giggity.
Hey, you know what? I think I know what I can jam in to fix it.
Yeah. That's what she said.
Ow.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm back. Here, look. Yeah. Y'all are bad talking little girls say. Shit.
Well, I will have to shut down the stream tonight at around 9:30 or so. I have to have a meeting for work at 10, and I got to launch a project website.
Apparently, work is more important than this.
Yeah, I get paid that way.
Shenanigans.
That pays for doing this.
So, might be a little bit important.
Yeah. That took me, same project. I had meetings on Saturday and Sunday over the weekend. When you salary, your job is never really done.
This is accurate.
Painfully accurate.
All right, first coat of guard
And
tree.
also the reason I'm not suffering.
I enjoy my work, so it's all good.
That's good. I enjoy mine sometimes. I enjoyed sending out as many packages as I sent out today. I sent out like 12 Batman capes. That was nice. I have like 20 more now to send out. Probably a grand total of about 28 orders left before I'm completely free, but only about 20 Batman capes in total. And then I don't have to do Batman capes again for as long as I really, want to.
Until you shoot yourself in the foot again?
Yeah, well, I'm just, I don't have to do the pre-order part of it since, the wife is working. I don't have to, panic.
Are you having flashbacks of toilet paper in 2020?
No, we never had that toilet paper problem around here, oddly enough.
Poor old
Yeah,
idiot.
I work for the government, so I never ran out of toilet paper either.
They send a lot of memos, so you got all that.
I know there was a scare about toilet paper, but we never had any problem.
It got hard to get here for a little while.
Yeah, we absolutely ran out of toilet paper. There was none to be found in any of the places.
I remember I stopped at a local grocery store. I shopped for myself and my cousin, and they had all they had left was these little tiny packs, and they were trying to say, "Oh, you already buy one." I was like, "Look, I'm buying for me and my handicapped cousin, so I'm leaving here with 2. I don't give a shit what your real quota is. I'm buying 2. And I'm not buying the whole damn store out. I'm buying 2. When I bought 2, when 6'2" man, 390-pound man says I'm gonna buy 2, I'm gonna buy 2. The 110-pound cashier dude's not gonna keep me from buying them.
No, it's okay, bro. I'm buying 2.
Oh. You could only buy 1. I don't care. I'm buying 2.
I'll bring it back tomorrow. Used.
I like it. Looks good. Other than sealing these legs up, they're done.
Excuse me. Goodness.
Yeah. My idea worked. I got his little arm back together. I just don't know how I'm gonna make it permanent.
Thanks, also, I was shooting my BB pew pew at a Star Wars man in the front yard and bounced one across the road and hit the old lady straight in the backside. My dad had a mower lawn for a month. And I visit the woodshed. Completely true story.
That'll do it.
Alrighty, what's next? We got the torso all furred up. He's already furry, but painted up. My arms blended; those turned out good. And let me go grab the belt.
Want that head for you're gonna use for a Space Coast to glow in the dark?
Well, if I'm understanding correctly from the really breaking up, yes, glow in the dark, yes.
Domo gato.
Difficulties here.
I'm guessing it's because you have like something large open on Blender that it makes it choppy for you.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
that'd be a safe assumption.
All right, now Psylocke doesn't have a receding hairline. Man,
What?
so cool.
I always thought her receding hairline costume was her best costume.
I love
Let's
it.
check out my extra shipwreck and rock and roll. Let's see if I did any better with quality control on these.
Just fucking send you my shipwreck and turn it into a shipwreck for me.
There apparently is different batches of. You said your what was it? Falcon didn't have bad legs.
Right, yeah.
I got a couple of Recondo for parts without missing some of his gear because I was wanting these fish harnesses and I want one of these and they had like a deal if you buy two you get them cheaper. So I ended up getting two and I used to upgrade my flint and other custom. Well, this one.
Yeah,
The legs on those two were better than the one I actually bought out of the store.
I gotta get a Recondo now. Can't even remember all what I need to get at this point. You gotta send me a recipe for flint so I can get all the stuff together for it. I know it's Outback, so I think I got somebody holding an Outback for me.
The lower body was Outback. The arms are Recondo. The gear is from Stalker.
I got Stalker. I got an extra Stalker. I might have the Outback.
Oh, this one's actually better. This shipwreck.
Oh, really?
The paint on the sleeves is not so thin. And the beard's actually painted up to the sculpt.
Are the lips like still like practically ruby red?
No, they're actually, this is right out of the box.
It's not too bad. Not too bad at all.
The beard's painted better. The
The
eyebrows
are still a little fucking out there, but
yeah, that need a little extra paint on the eyebrows, and there's still a little bit of overspray in the hat.
yeah, I'm getting a whole new head for my shipwreck, I think.
Really, I think the only thing I need to do on this one is touch up the eyebrows. They're really thin, and they don't cover the full sculpt. This one I might use with the hair. That's actually not bad. It's a lot better. His tattoo goes onto his armband, though.
Oh my god. Let's see if I can get it this info. There we go. There she is now with no receding hairline.
Oh, there you go. That looks a lot better.
Pretty good on the follows the sculpt. Pretty good.
I figured if anybody didn't have a problem with the receding hairline, it'd be Harker.
Shut up.
Mr.
The
Bobby,
more beard I get, the more my hairline recedes. IRL. I need to stop growing so much beard.
There you go. Harker, Slope says you need to make a tutorial on how to do sword making.
Right?
Whip It Crew. Hey, Darth. Okay, now let's check my rock and roll.
Slam dance.
The shipwreck was an improvement.
I didn't do this one with heat this time. I usually heat it up to make the paper clip softer. And actually, I think I had an easier time this time than I usually had with the heat. I think I had a little bit more control.
I think I said these in like the description. These are always handy to have, little nippers.
Yeah, I actually went with the new brand.
I went with Crescent.
Crescent's a damn good brand. Igan, IGAN, and man, these motherfuckers are good. Holy crap. These are wonderful. I ordered like 3 different pairs of nippers, and I was like, you know what? I just got to pick the best one, and those were it, man. Those are great. Because I use those for cutting cloth pieces off. I use them for cutting thread, so they need to be pretty sharp. Yeah, it's.
I have a thread cutter.
I like to be able to use these for everything, though, is the thing.
Hmm. The only improvement I got over the rock and roll is you don't have the defective thigh swivel like the first one.
You don't have a what?
The defective thigh swivel.
Oh.
Remember the other one is deformed?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
The holster is still too big. It don't fit this figure. Yeah. I'm thinking I might green shirt it like that one guy's custom.
I don't really want like the green smear where he's got green on the legs and green on the shirt. I think I'm just gonna do a black shirt and I'm gonna do a permanent vinyl decal on the shirt with some kind of like band, probably AC/DC, like you said.
There we go.
I think I'm just gonna go black with it and just use the really badass Mr. Color on there. That way it avoids the chance of rub.
There's with the Recondo upper body and with the factory body.
That's nice.
Now the biceps on the regular body is bigger. It's if you use the Recondo, he's going to be a little bit smaller arms. So I may end up swapping out the head and just be an extra soldier.
I did get these in.
Oh, nice. Have you tried them yet?
I haven't tried them yet, but I've taken a really good look at them, and they really look nice. Like they don't really have look like they have to be really thinned down very much. This red looks like really, really nice. Look at that.
Ooh, that's pretty. And it don't look orange.
Yeah, right? Jacoby would hate it. So this has got a lot of the basics, and the flesh looks pretty good. It looks pretty straightforward. It looks pretty straightforward as a flesh. You could add brown or add a peach or add like a magenta to it, and you could easily get some different tones. It has like there's like an umber that you could use. It's a golden brown that you could put into it. There's a few different options. Here's the magenta you could probably add to it and get what you want out of it. Mahogany, burnt red. I need to build racks for them now because they're so much bigger. They're the 22 milliliters versus your standard 8 from the Vallejo. All the paints that I use now, none of them fit like the regular racks that I use. Let's see.
Back in black. Here's the belt buckle of the armor piece that'll go on to Bruton's belt.
Oh, badass.
I end up just using blue stuff over top of a Hulk ab section and smoothed it down and curved it and was able to contour it to fit.
No, there's an arm here.
First try. I got painted up silver, clear coated, and it just needs chromed out. Oh. Keep watching the time. I'm glad to get this project launched. It's also one of the things that's like, it's I can't talk about any details about it with anybody at work because if there's like an NDA thing. I'm not under the NDA, but the rest of the team are, but I can't talk about it either. It's secret squirrel stuff. But the notice and stuff launches tomorrow, so the site's gonna be up. Launch it, go through, make sure everything works, all the links are good. Obviously, troubleshoot, launch it and troubleshoot it to go through, but troubleshoot it tonight. And it's
I like
gonna
the
have
material they use for this, even though it kind of feels like cheap, but it's so lightweight. It feels like it could snap. But you got to be careful with it. It's super lightweight. That way they don't bog down on you.
oh yeah, snap into the Slim Jim.
Especially on the staff. They look really good though. The paint work on them is really good. Definitely dig them.
Dry brushing the Havoc legs so the colors will match perfectly.
I got to pull this this off of here and put it on this one. I wish they would have just added the strap on the both of them. That's kind of a pain in the butt.
Mm-hmm.
Watching the time.
Time is
Denzel
on.
Washington.
Yes, it is.
I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure we're always against time.
You know, I think, Cannon's Harker and I could hold this thing down while you're off, making money.
Well, in that movie, like the creature, the being, time was on its side. It's basically that's what like the song.
I don't know what movie you're talking about.
Fallen. It's a movie with Denzel Washington in it.
Yep.
My mom, it was one of my mom's favorite movies. She loved it. Roseanne, John Belushi, John Goodman was in it as well.
It's a good movie. It's kind of a cheat though with what it can do. It should only be able to possess higher life forms.
He was a demon.
I can't. What's the name of that movie? I can't remember it.
Fallen.
Fallen. That's right. Been a long time since I've seen that.
Yeah, it's been forever and a day. So long ago that my family was still together.
Oh man.
Oh, where's my rose?
We got an expensive item today too. Fans to
Oh yeah.
Oh damn!
Been good?
I haven't opened them up yet. And he's a masterpiece style power glide. Is alt mode's a weekend warhog.
How much does that run you?
I believe it's like 130.
Okay, that's not terrible. Not cheap, but
Yeah, their box at this size used to run around about like 80. $89 to $100. They've jumped up a bit. That's one of the things like when I reviewed. A friend of mine sent me his Hush Superman. The arm fell off of it in the box, and I had to fix it for him. And I did the review while I had it. I just couldn't see buying that for $105 when I got a Fans Toys Masterpiece Warpath for $99.
Yeah. It's just about, what you need in your collection and what your scale is. I mean,
then I turned around and I started collecting Mayfix random Superman figures. So,
I mean, they are good.
Yeah. They are nice. And I'm not going to get... Plus, we're not going to get anything decent from McFarlane like that.
Oh, hell no. I got the new McFarlane Nightfall Batman because I'm going to make, probably make capes for it eventually if I can find the material, the right color. But it's still not great. It still has some major issues, especially with the head. The head is just lopsided. Like, I don't understand why. Like, everybody's praising the shit out of it, and I'm like, does everybody not see the fact that he has like a super lopsided head? And I put it in like hot water and just like let it sit, just to see if it'll go back to like a factory, like setting. Well, that's it. That's the factory setting, lumpy.
Well, I think he has manufacturing issues because not all, like the arms I got on my Mongol. I've seen other ones that don't have the arms that crooked. I think it's just shoddy manufacturing.
Well, that's on him for having shit QC.
Yeah.
Any way you swing it, that's still on him.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. It's might be other people are not seeing it. Theirs may not be crooked right now.
Good old Gutterman.
Yeah, when I was saying the time is not on my time is on my side. Anytime I heard that, I always would sing. It's like time is not on my side.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
It always felt like I would always sing. I fought the law and I won. Tell you what, if you got a nice car and it's fast, make sure it's clean. The car lot trick works. I did that when I was younger. I don't condone it.
I'm not authorizing you to get out there and run from the cops and hide in the car lot. However,
and not having a manual reclining seat helps a lot too. It goes back real fast. I mean, in Grand Theft Auto, yeah, that's it.
That's so I've read in Grand Theft Auto.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Robin.
You still working on it, Robin?
Yeah,
Did you put
not
yellow
the
ring-
Batman though.
Did you put the yellow ring around the R?
I haven't even printed out the new front-facing R's. I'll get to it eventually, I promise.
Hey, just put on the to-do list. You'll never forget. They throw it out.
Well, what?
Ridiculous.
You're breaking up real bad. You
No,
heard-
he said to make a list, put it on my desk, and don't throw it out.
Checking it twice.
Echo.
Very nice. I will be back momentarily.
That's what she said. That's actually what Arnold said. Isn't that movie Last Action Hero? Was that Christopher Lloyd as the bad guy?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
You don't think so, but you don't know so.
I don't think Christopher Lloyd was even in that movie.
What movie?
I don't think Christopher Lloyd was even in that movie.
Okay, we're getting like a replay of people's audio.
Yeah, I hear it too. It's probably cannons. Oh. Oh. Oh.
I don't know if you said "oh" like 4 times or it's just the echo.
I kept dropping this shit,
He
man.
just keeps saying it.
Oh,
Oh. Oh. Oh, no.
Charles Dance.
Yeah, like I said, Christopher Lloyd.
who?
Ha!
What are y'all talking about?
That's why I keep my mic off.
I don't know what's going on. I was away from the computer. What are you talking about?
The Last Action Hero, who was the bad guy?
Oh yeah, that wasn't Christopher Lloyd.
Thanks for having my back.
Oh, I didn't know who said it. So I just say that.
And Harker keeps whistling they fighting the law.
No, that's me.
Oh. Rife keeps whistling that he's fighting the law.
Uh,
What I said. Ah.
No last names, please.
What?
No last names, please.
You got it, boss.
So I got it sized down to where it needs to be, but now the internals, that's gonna be a whole different fucking bag now.
Yeah, the Eternals suck.
Oh yeah, that was fucking garbage. But this is a different bag of garbage.
Damn it. Look at my
gonna
head.
get stuck in your head.
You just got to get it out.
Demonetized. Copyright claim.
Right?
Let it get out of my system.
Probably gonna have 6, one from Last Action Hero, and
Just talking about it? Damn.
Well, they got to make some kind of money off that movie. It was a failure.
Was it?
4.
Was it a cinematic failure?
4.
Yep. People hated that movie.
Damn.
I didn't think it was that bad.
I think I might have went to the theater to see that.
I did too.
I saw that Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is on Disney Plus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Get it while it's hot.
I
It
did
doesn't
get
seem
it.
like it took very long.
What?
It didn't take very long to go on the streaming. Like I said, didn't seem like it took very long.
It was a pretty requisite amount of, was it like 4 months? I endorse it, man. You go watch it. It's good. Recommended.
Another part when Galactus showed up and it started like eating like a nowhere.
That was just a Galactus guy wearing a Galactus t-shirt and a McDonald's.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. He's like, I'm hungry. Feed me. See more.
I watched this video about what this woman eats through the course of the day because this guy was trying to eat the same amount.
Mm.
And I wouldn't have survived breakfast.
She eat a lot or not enough?
Oh my God, she ate so much. The dessert for lunch was an entire box of Little Debbie snack cake,
Was she fat?
honey bun.
Was she fat?
Oh my God.
How fat was she?
She was tons of fun, to say the least.
That hardcore doctor's like, that woman's like, I've been trying to eat vegetables, but I'm a very picky eater. It's like, you're 600 pounds. I don't think you're a picky eater.
Yeah, you can't be a picky eater.
The doctor's like, no, I don't think so, lady.
We ain't gonna let that lie slide. No, but for like breakfast, she starts it with 7 donuts, and then she has like 6 eggs, and then a bunch of hash browns, and 5 corn dogs dipped in nacho cheese.
God.
What's the best kind of cheese?
My cheese, not your cheese. So, I passed out or fainted or checked out after he ate the corn dogs with the nacho cheese on there. And he just keeps talking. He just keeps going about all the stuff and all the stuff that he's eating and this. And I didn't check back in until he got to the entire box of honey buns. And I was like, holy crap. But for real, I could probably feed my entire family, as it currently sits, the 3 of us, for the entire day on just her breakfast. The 7 donuts. And then the eggs and corny dogs for lunch. Hash browns for dinner, baby.
But she's a picky eater.
Yeah, she picks it up and eats it.
That's like the seafood diet.
And seafood needed. There's a picture of that doctor on the refrigerator at work when it says you could have lost 30 pounds this month. I'm not sure that I could.
What? Like, how? By not eating at all and
lots of cardio and watching your calorie intake, you can lose a ton of them in a month.
I mean, yeah, you can
Yeah, but a pound a day, that's excessive and not
drop a fuck ton of water weight by not eating and drinking like a gallon of water a day, but the body starts to get a little funky after you don't eat for 14 days.
No, you still get calorie intake. I've lost in the past when I was got on a fitness craze. That's a long time ago, as you can see now. But I dropped 100 pounds in less than a year.
So have I. I did it. I lost 105 in 8 months. By no carbs, a gallon plus a day in water, and just some light lifting and some light cardio.
I did the potato diet for about 6 months, which is just you start it with 2 weeks of nothing but potatoes, and then you move into just vegetables. You can't eat anything but vegetables for 2 weeks, and then it's fruits and vegetables for another 2 weeks, and so forth and so on. But I think I made.
So that's nothing but carbs. So
I think I made like 3 weeks,
if you got sugar problems, you can't do that.
but I lost about a pound a day.
So what, they
Roughly.
told, what I took from like if you got sugar, just eat you a bunch of meat and cheese.
Drinking milk.
Everything else is carbs.
Body processes milk as sugar.
Yep. It's carb. Meat. Lean meat.
So fish and chicken.
A steak is fine, as long as it's cut lean cut. Vroom.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the Ramen Toys He-Man heads in. Those things
Yeah,
are
so-
nice. Also, too, somebody mentioned the
Definitely not an upgrade. Not at all.
they're a massive upgrade. $43, man, all in, all three.
I can't see where they're making any money on those, but okay, sure.
Hey,
How, but sure.
the paint quality. I don't know if you watched the video or not. The Master Versatile heads, the eyes are painted to look like they got blood vessels in the eyes. They're like damn detailed. You got the pink at the bottom, the bottom eyelid, and you got like some pinkish tones in the eye, and the whites of the eye look like blood vessels. So well done. Go watch this graphic off, man.
I got the Iron Man.
What?
Yeah. The Beast Kingdom one that was on sale.
Did you get it in?
Yeah, I had it sitting here. I moved it to the back shelf so I could work on
Okay,
writing.
I need a review of that.
It's kind of wonky.
My only experience with these Kingdom stuff is great.
Quite negative?
I bought a Darkwing Duck from Beast Kingdom, and it was the joints on it were really wonky. This Iron Man is also kind of joints are all over the place, and the armor plates are just sitting on top of a cloth suit, and that's kind of weird. And then you have to like tear it up to get the back off of it. You have to like completely pull the leather straps out of their home, and you're gonna have something to jam them back in there, like
Yeah, you do.
a needle or a pick of some kind to get it back in there. And it does not come with batteries. The chest and eyeballs light up. The head joint is
What batteries to use?
really loose. It's LR44s times 3.
And it actually told you that on the package?
Well, in the 5-page instruction manual.
Oh, you got an instruction manual.
Yeah.
I didn't get one.
Yeah, see? So, magnetic enclosure, you get a certificate of authenticity, and then here's your 5-page instruction manual. Tell you all about it. Then you get this cardboard overlay with the foam. And there you go. But he does come with stuff that isn't listed. I was in here, I was like, I wonder why this doesn't sit flush so the shield don't sit in there. What's going on with that? So I pulled it out to see what it was, and it had these two pieces in there. Which, it says it comes with these. But I suppose these are for the shield. But he looks amazing. That paint is quite amazing.
How does he look when you articulate him? How are his joints?
Everything's double jointed, but the armor stuff gets in the way. Like you can't go the full run because you got like these armor pieces that are in the way. But it's not definitely not bad. He has some like really loose joints in places though. And like his head. And this thing keeps wanting to ride down and knock his hand off. They incorporated a bunch of soft goods into it, a lot more than I was ever thinking.
Soft goods on Iron Man.
Yeah, this whole entire under thing is cloth. It's also two pieces, a top and a bottom.
Is there a middle though?
Gambeson is what that's called.
And yes, this is leather bound, but it's hard plastic, I guess, glued to it.
But is there a middle? You said there's a top and a bottom.
Well, when you're wearing a top and a bottom, do you have a middle?
I don't know. Hasbro seems to think that's something special to have a middle. The top, bottom,
Right.
bottom, and middle.
This isn't Hasbro.
Well, I'm just saying, if Hasbro thinks it's important, I think everybody should have a top, bottom, and a middle.
I took it to work and I let my coworker look at it, and I pulled little pieces of plastic out. These little white things.
Mm-hmm.
And they smell very familiar, something from my childhood. And I can't place it as to what the smell is. And I said, here, I told her, I said, here, smell this. And she's like, stinky. And you know, you could hear the recognition in her voice. I'm like, I can't figure out what it smells like either. But I know it. I smelled it a lot when I was little.
Stinkor? Moss Man?
No, I didn't do Masters of the Universe growing up.
Strawberry Shortcake?
But I did watch the cartoon, so I know a lot more about that than I do that other show that I can't even remember the name of. Oh, yeah, G.I. Joe.
Strawberry Shortcake?
That's a good movie. My mom hated it though.
Hello, Pony.
Okay. I gotta pick up.
Gone to Brony.
Well, look at that. 9 minutes. What are we gonna do?
$9:30 is where I'm going to. 9:30 is when we're going to end the stream.
It's all over.
I think that's true. Let's the show go on. I passed on that. The review on it wasn't good. Not sure what the chat's. I was trying to catch up to the chat. Hang Solo unboxing 6 red ninjas to die. Did Walter Brimley sing that? No, that was me. Lislow is a picky eater. Harker science class. Dun, dun, dun. Diabetes. The dentist time. Is there a dick hinge on Iron Man?
Yes and no. It's there. It hinges, but it's very minimal and it is loose AF. And it's also part of the glow effects, so there's no way to like kiki it.
The small dick hinge.
So he's got a loose dick hinge.
Absolutely.
So it'll whip out anytime not uninspected.
It's never unexpected. It's always expected. It's just not a party, you know? Man, hate that about these R's.
That took way too much to get right. Jesus.
I did get the lizard today.
Oh yeah, you got one?
Yeah.
Damn. You do
I told you. I told you I know a guy, knows a guy.
No shit.
I know a guy who knows a guy.
Although I didn't get it as cheaply as I thought I would.
Oh really?
Yeah.
How much?
I got it at retail, 25.
Oh shit. That's still really good.
Pinless joints. Yay, fun.
Man. What a disappointing figure.
Me?
No, Bastila. Such a disappointing figure.
There's no reason to call people that kind of name.
It's just his pet name for me. Bastila.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I need to I saw a new season of Bastard is on Netflix. The anime. Watch that.
What is it?
Bastard.
I haven't watched that yet. Is that pretty good?
It's all right. It's definitely not a kid show. Most of the generals he fights in the first season are women, and he ends up defeats them by sleeping with them.
Oh yeah, seems like a kid show.
That's not a not really. That's a definitely not.
That's how I defeated all my female enemies.
They don't show anything explicit but enough. Well, kind of. I guess they do, kind of. Yeah, he does grope them a lot.
Yeah, not explicit.
There's that. Yeah. He was like, "What the fuck am I watching?" When I watched the first season, I was like,
You knew what you were getting into.
Took me a while to watch it because it's like when I first started watching, it's like there's nothing else new to watch. It's like, oh, a new anime. Started watching, it's like, huh.
Huh?
How many seasons is this?
It just started its second season. It's a remake of an older anime.
Is he forcibly sleeping with them?
Some of them, but they all fall in love with him. But it's all right. He's actually possessing like a minor's child's body. He turns into an adult.
Oh, that seems fine.
Yeah.
I think maybe that's not okay.
Yeah.
No victims in anime, I guess.
Well, he was actually basically reborn into another new body. And when the seal is unlocked, he goes into adulthood like his regular body should be.
What a bastard.
Yep. Well, actually, no, you don't actually technically sleep with him. Yeah, it's just still weird.
So you ever watched One Piece?
Yes, I have.
All 1,000?
Not all of it, but I've watched a lot of it. It's one of those ones you watch for a while, get burned out, and quit watching. You go back and start watching again. You can just pick up. You don't need to go back and watch the other stuff. Oh, they meet this new group of bad guys who kick their ass when they first meet. Then they gotta go get stronger, and they come back and kick their asses and fuck the government. I'm going to be the king of the pirates. Even though he's not really a pirate. He wants to be king of the pirates, but he's actually a good guy. Most of the pirates are bad guys, but he's a good guy. I don't think he quite understands what a pirate is, except for fucking the government.
Taxes are a bitch.
Yes.
Right.
Yep, that is it. Anime about a guy named Dark Schneider. Club them, pull them by the hair, and back to the man cave. Something long. Hey, fam.
I don't have friends. I got family.
Put the mouse over the side.
I really just got to do the R's and I'll pretty much be done.
This is.
Will you, John? Will you send me your file for the Batman emblem you used?
I just stole it off of Google, but yeah.
Because you used what, multiple layers, right?
Just two, the oval and the bat.
Yeah.
Harker.
Yeah.
Send me your Google, and I'll give you a link to a drive where I've got tons of like vector graphics made, like a lot of images and stuff. Go ahead and work on this one, Sean. This is going to be your Brock.
I got to looking at it, and I was like, I can do that. It's not going to take too much to get that done. It's just a paint job, essentially.
It depends on how much we want. Well, I was planning on doing like a sculpted shirt and stuff too.
You just go ahead and keep that. I'm good. I got this.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I don't mind. Make you one.
I got this. I can do it. I have faith in myself.
Well, fine.
I can do stuff. I know how to do stuff sometimes.
And if you say so.
I got the gist of it. I know the other part of the conversation, so I can decipher the rest. The bike is overloading his system.
He's speaking from the heart.
Yeah. That's gonna be sweet though. He's making new parts to turn the Ghost Rider bike into Street Hawk.
I remember that.
Yep, basically. Knight Rider on two wheels without the bike being having an AI. Yeah, I guess it's kind of more like Blue Thunder or Airwolf on a bike.
Think. Gotcha. I guess I can go back to working on this.
The only thing sucks with the cat scratches on the pants legs are actually sculpted.
Oh, nice.
The scene, the alligator.
Yeah. He fights enough characters so you can actually just work it into the look.
Oh man, what was I thinking?
You can put display Brock with the charger, even though he drives a CUDA.
Brock. Venture Time.
Venture Brothers.
Yeah, Venture
Time's a little different. After the stream too, I'm gonna put up the links for the Amazon pre-orders on the X-Men 97 stuff.
X-Men 97. What's that?
Cartoon base figures.
Aren't they making a new X-Men cartoon called 97?
Yes, that's what these figures are based on.
Is it a sequel series or is it its own thing?
Sequel series.
Are we excited or cautiously optimistic?
I don't think they'll fuck it up.
Yeah, they're going to fuck it up because the guy was running it actually ended up quitting because of what they're doing to it.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah. Well, I knew it was going to be bad as soon as they made the announcement. The lady at Voice Jubilee wasn't going to come back because she's not Asian. It's like,
it's just weird.
It's a cartoon. And that, if that's the case, we never would have had like the iconic Shredder voice from Uncle Phil. And then if characters got to look what they look like in the cartoon. It's a cartoon. They can look like anybody. They don't have to look like anybody, just to have a good voice.
It's weird. It's a very, very strange move. I mean, you could have just said, nah, I don't want to do it. Instead of try to make some weird statement about it.
I'm sure it wasn't her decision, and they get to canceled now if you like cast a non-minority character into a minority role in a cartoon.
Unless you're a ginger, in which case you're just boned.
Yeah. Zero's been working out.
It's a beefy boy.
The neck is that's the biggest issue with this body. The neck peg does not move hardly at all. A little bit forward, that's it. And it's very short. So you got to put that ball at like low, the ball socket real low in the head. Ooh. Valverse is doing like a poll on like which color Vanguard people want to see next. The first one's going to be the beige desert camo. There's a gray one, a black one, and a green one. The gray with black accents, the black with gray accents, then green with black accents.
I like that gray one.
My least favorite's the first one they're doing. I don't much care for the desert camo.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I don't like that one. Not a fan.
The other three, I like all three of the other ones. But I'd probably pick the green one just so I can just go with G.I. Joe stuff. wish they did the
Yeah,
up.
that one would probably make the most sense and probably sell the most.
So they won't do that.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense for them.
Hopefully they're on a desert camo kick, so that's one of the first one they didn't do. So. A little bit blue. It's like Hasbro doing the desert camo like Snake Eyes. I have no desert about that thing.
Yeah, no thanks.
Who's Snake Eye?
Somebody likes to gamble a lot.
Well, wouldn't we call him the gambler? I mean, it is G.I. Joe, right?
He likes shooting craps, though.
Friends don't let friends play blackjack or shoot crap.
Crabs?
Craps.
Some of those deployment areas, I'm sure they do come back with crabs.
The house has the best odds in blackjack and craps. Abstain, abstain, abstain.
Yeah, I'm about ready to put the body together on. Let the paint I put on the legs and the waist dry overnight. Then I just need to hit it with a sealer, and then I'll hit it with the dull coat. And I can put the body together.
Oh, something wrong. That is Bastila, and it's pathetic.
Ooh, you say such endearing things.
Having to fix everything, just everything.
I'm judging by the name that it's Mystic Legion.
No, it's Star
Black.
Wars.
It's what?
Star Wars Black Series.
1 out of 10.
Star Wars Black Series.
Appreciate.
Say it fast enough. Yeah, man, but y'all set you for a big time now, ain't it?
Are you still working on the bike? I thought you said you were done with the bike. Or you doing the Airwolf add-ons?
It's a different bike. He's doing He's making Street Hawk out of it.
Mm.
Have you not listened to anything that's been said tonight?
A little off and on. I like to be surprised regularly.
Let's see. Let's do.
I plugged my phone into the charger and I've lost 2%. That's not good, huh?
Not necessarily.
Not enough amperage on that charger.
I don't know. It's the right cable and it's a Samsung dongle. I don't know. So I think I'm gonna sell that Etrigan.
Oh, your one you made?
What
Yeah.
Etrigan?
And I think I'm gonna put that shirt on the spider here and sell the spider.
Don made an Etrigan the Demon a while back. I don't think Ian's ever seen it.
Yeah, that was a while back with it.
Yeah.
I got my children running in and out of the house.
I still haven't made up my mind as to whether or not I'm gonna get rid of the majority of the Spider-Mans. You know, I'm thinking, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And then I walk in there and look at it, and I'm like, I really like them though.
I think you might want to keep them then.
Second best rogues gallery in all of comics, right?
Yeah, if you second guess it at all, yeah, you should probably not do it. Just not until you're 100%.
And I wouldn't be able to get rid of all of them either. I'd definitely keep the 6 and a couple of the Spider-Mans. My favorites. You know, 2099, black costume. And
Sucks they'll never give us a good 2099.
Maybe
yeah,
that
even the
will go-
Mezco one is kind of trash.
Oh yeah, that thing is junk. It's so big.
That's what she said.
Not to me.
Chonky.
That's what she said.
I think when it comes to Mezco, you don't want to buy the spandex strip.
That Mayfex one though. Whew. Shit's looking right.
It's looking pretty good in grayscale, not gonna lie.
Nosferatu's work.
Okay.
I saw that one. I saw renders for that about 3 months ago. Whew.
I keep looking at that Scarlet Spider. I
That's
think I'm
not
gonna wind up and buy that shit.
We all
I
think,
love mine. It is awesome.
we all think arms are not always in, but these are not the
I
hands.
think it looks fantastic.
That looks pretty good.
I think I mean, with the slightly thicker chest, it's making it harder to like the button to stay buttoned, so I may end up gluing the jacket closed once it goes together. And I got the belt painted up. The legs look good. I'll put gold on the bracers and stuff. Let's catch up on the chat right quick before I have to leave. I have to go offline in a little bit. Strip down the torso back. Oh. Name of Held, bought a Python Patrol Crimson Guard figure, thinking I could customize it into a Saber Rider. Well, that's cool. SDA Cayman Rider. Could make the OG Cayman Rider bikes, but the head is too different to work. So, name of Held. So, no more women voicing young boys in cartoons. You think that would be the case, but apparently that's all right. Oh, I did watch the Black Clover movie on Netflix, and my goodness, not being voiced by Filmation, the voicing was so much better. The Filmation just used the same people over and over, even if they don't fit the role. At Harker, whose peach is that? LOL. How much for a Street Hawk bike?
200. Speed.
This one
Yep.
is being made for like 1,000. So that's what they offered. So I was like, okay.
OG bikes. It looks good. Collector Express. That's a X Factor Havoc. Yep, that's what it's going to be. I'm redoing it. 2 reasons. I don't like the Bucky Cat body. It's all right for certain figures, but plus 2, I was wanting the arms on that body are huge, very muscular, and then with sculpting bracers onto the forearms, these are be great Ghost Rider arms, depending on what body, and I do like the Bandit forearm bracers with the spikes. Spent $150 on figures this week. My wallet needs a break. Took too much for my blood. Too much for blood. SDA, thumbs up. Alrighty. And I gotta fix up my airbrush so I can start working on the Spider-Man. I do need to take some epoxy and fill in that little spot on the back, the head.
Appreciate that.
I'll get that going. I got some. I had to fix my shower. I bought some thread tape so I can actually put my pressure regulator on my compressor. That'll help a lot for airbrushing.
Oh, I thought you said you had to fix your shower and you were going to put a pressure regulator on there. I was like, dude.
I did fix my shower because
who would put a pressure regulator on the shower?
I didn't do that. I put it on.
Put a pressure increaser.
What I did have to do, the plumbing of my house is very old. The house was built in '99, and they don't use the size PVC that they plumb the showers anymore. So basically, it's just a shower now instead of a tub shower, because I ended up just capping off the line where the spout came disconnected. Which,
man, I feel that. I'm telling you, trying to fix my shower was a pain, and every time I figure out a way around to fix something, 2 other problems crop up.
So the fix it properly, the entire shower basically needs to be replumbed.
Yeah, that's what I told the wife. I said, next time something breaks on it, we're just going to have a new shower.
So I didn't want to like spend several $100s, so I just bought a $3 cap and just used pipe cement and glued it in place and put a fitting and like a cover, a nice cover over top the hole and stuff, and it's just a shower now, which is fine as I never.
Who takes a bath nowadays anyway?
It's not like I could use it as a tub anyway. It's mainly meant to wash my dogs. Because a regular tub step-in shower, tub shower, yeah, I ain't gonna fit. I can use it for a shower. 6'2" person trying to use that as a tub.
Head against the walls, knees against the wall.
Alrighty, we'll have to wrap her up and
Wrap the line, huh?
only former prisoners use pressurized showers. I've tweaked on her, and I like the changes I made to her torso. I think I'm good about start working on. I'm out to check out Mr. Metallics and see if they got a metallic pink, which would also, I got the Testers metallic pink, but I'd have to basically use it like a candy. If Mr. Metallics has it, I wouldn't have to do that because their stuff coats really well. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And plus, too, I can use them if they got it. I can use it on this plus the Archangel. The big thing is trying to figure out how to do her patterns on her outfit. It's like it's almost like scales. Pearlescent scales, like in the pink.
Can you zoom in on that a little bit so I can see it?
Yeah. So it'd be like a. I have to think of a way to do that with the on the pink area. So it may end up.
Do you have access to a silhouette gutter?
I do not.
Because you could make them, if you did, you could make a matte, and then airbrush it.
Yeah. That's a ponder on that one.
Shower thoughts.
Alrighty, it's we're at the 2-hour mark, and at 9:30, and I gotta take care of some stuff for work. So we're gonna call it a night. Thank you everybody in the chat coming out, hanging out with us,
Definitely.
and use the lumpy spray paint that you sell to make things look weathered. Yeah, I've tried that, but apparently that paint only gets the texture at the bottom part of the can. So it doesn't really work too well. I bought something when I was trying to use that to texture Primeval, and all was getting like silver paint coming out of the can. No. Have a good. Thanks, fellas. Picture 2 on 3. later. It's been a long 4 hours. Yeah, we're only doing 2 hours tonight because I got work stuff coming up. And everybody in the chat, thank you for coming out and hanging out with us tonight. It's always a
I'd like
pleasure.
to appreciate it.
And my friends join me in the night customizing. Thank you again. We got Commandant, Harker Customs, and Canon, formerly known Box of Cannons. All their contact information is in the description down below. And remember to do all that wonderful YouTube and stuff is like, share, comment, subscribe. And we'll catch y'all next time.
Later.
Good night.